Hey, how you guys doing today? Welcome to Ajaxx Production. I am your host, Senor Ajaxx, and we are back with another amazing episode. Now, this episode of Ajaxx Reacts, we're gonna be starting a new challenge, right? We all know that right now, there's a new challenge in the air, a new challenge that's trending right now. It's called what's it called? It's called the Great Lock-In, right? And we're participating in it this year, right? We're participating in it this year in the mix of what's it called? Putting things in our life that we need to help us grow and do better in the future, right? I already made a couple of the introduction video and a business aspect of it on what we're going to be doing in the aspect of business, what kind of business we're going to start in this Great Lock-In and stuff like that. If you're interested in that type of content, please do not hesitate to go check it out and give us some love, you know what I mean? But while we're doing this right now, we're going to react to other people that are also noticing this trend and are basically letting you know that basically it is time to get into the zone. There is no time to waste right now. So let's get into it and let's see how it goes. Screen record, boom, 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 the Great Lock-In, boom, share, perfect. So we're gonna share this thing, boom, 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 boom. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2,
Great Lock-In of 2025 is here.
Oh shoot.
Here, the Great Lock-In from this. The Great Lock-In of 2025 is here. The Great Lock-In from this month to December.
Great Lock-In.
Great Lock-In.
Great Lock-In.
The Great Lock-In.
The Great Lock-In. Great Lock-In.
The Great Lock-In. Now, I am a little late to the concept of
the Great Lock-In, guys. The Great Lock-In. It's time. Lock in. My gentleman over here. By the way, this video is made by the homie Eli. Right.
Great Lock-In.
And
but I will say I have.
He has 17,000 subscribers. So let's see how.
All I want to do is bring awareness. All my fellas and ladies, I guess, but mainly the fellas. This is the time.
It's time, y'all. It's time. It's time to zone in, lock in, ignore the noise, and focus.
4 months. 4 months before the year ends.
We only got 4 months, like he said, 4 months. That means from now to January or February, because I'm seeing people extend it a little bit further out. It's time to jam those two edges together. Nothing should stop you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Nothing should stop you from accomplishing your goals at this season, especially when there's a lot of people that are getting into it as well, so that you can also be accountable for what's going on.
I'm not going to say you're going to be this alpha chat.
Honestly, it might not change anything. It might not change anything. Or it might not seem like it changes anything. But you will be a better person for sure. You know what I mean?
I don't even like using lingo like that, but you could change a lot in 4 months. The thing about these lock-ins,
it doesn't take 4 months. Only takes one. And it takes a decision. So you got to make that decision right now. And use the rest of this year to get to a different reality now. It's time to jump through the portal and become the person you want to be now.
things where we tell ourselves we're going to stay focused and committed to changing, is that we don't stay committed, like ever. Maybe for like...
Yes, it's difficult to stay committed, because we are human and our flesh is powerful, basically. You know what I mean? But we're more powerful than our flesh. That's where we have God, because God's supposed to, ground you and give you the strength to be able to withhold your flesh. To fight your flesh so that you always win, especially now during this season of our lives.
A week or so, we slowly fall back into the life that we lived before. But I feel like this year is different. There's something about...
No, this year is definitely different. It seems like everybody's all on the same, wavelength right now. We're all connected in a way where we kind of can communicate to each other and tell each other that this is what we need to do. And if you want to, participate in this stuff as well, you can find a community to be in, to stay locked in.
About this trend. There's something about this great lock-in trend that it actually inspires me. Let's be honest, this is basically a meme at this point, but I feel like this being a meme could actually do a great deal of good. And my mom's calling me, of course.
No, it definitely would do a great deal of good, because like I said, for people that don't have accountability, or they have a difficulty staying consistent and being disciplined, yes, this is your opportunity to do that. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're supposed to set things in your life, set things up to where you're now, to where things move in autopilot, where it's just for your best interest. You just do things that make you even more better than what you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Get back to it.
And my dad just came home, so this video is basically, it's a dud. Just remember to lock in and stay consistent. Bye.
Yes, stay locked in and stay consistent. Stay locked in and stay consistent. I want to see if I can get another video that maybe we can react to real quick. But yes, that's the message right there, to stay locked in. Stay locked in. Should we watch a beautiful lady? Let's see what she says real quick. You don't have to watch too much of her.
Are you serious? Nice. Excuse me? Daddy's funny.
Must be nice.
This time of the year, in my opinion, is the best time of the year. There's nothing that beats September through December. That whole arc is just the best. I get so motivated, I get so inspired. My hair looks mad crazy today, but you know what, we're just gonna leave it. I feel like we're approaching that time of the year where things just get good. Something about September through December, it just feels like your whole life can change. You know what I'm saying? Summer's cool, but fall, winter.
No, not your whole life can change. Your whole life is changing. It's either changing up or changing down. So you gotta be conscious in making the decisions you need to make in the last couple of months, so that you are where you want to be next year. Imagine it. Imagine who you want to be and focus. Your attention is really powerful at this point.
Winter just really is that time where I feel like I want to lock in, I want to focus. I don't really want to hang out with people as much. I still have my, close friends, family.
Right now, forget hanging out with people, because at the end of the day, if, like I said, there's only two different type of people that's going to come out of this stuff. You're either going to be up or you're going to be down. Now, if you're worried about hanging out with people at this point, you've missed it completely. You've missed it completely. I'm going to tell you that for sure. You've missed it. Because it's not about the people. It's about you. Stay focused.
I'm not as pressed on getting out and doing a bunch of different things. I want to be focused on my goals and the things that I want to achieve. So the gym, work, YouTube, I have little projects going on that I'm really excited about. So stuff like that gets me really excited. And I want to really talk in this video about how to prepare yourself for this time of the year.
And that's what should get you excited at this time of the lock-in challenge. Your work, the things you want to do to get yourself to a better space. If you're not doing the job, or you're not in the job that you desire, or you're not doing the activity or project that you desire, this is the time that you're supposed to work on the thing that you want to do in the future. Right now, this is the time. Maybe you start that little business on the side. Maybe you just apply for other jobs. This is that time, because it's time to put in that extra work that you're slacking to do all year. Now is that time.
It's some things that I'm doing personally, and some things that maybe I suggest you do too, if you really want to make the most out of the fall winter arc, whatever you want to call it. Let me start this off by saying, you guys know I always say there can be a lot of pressure to change your entire life and be perfect and get everything together, and by the
you don't have to change anything. You just have to change your mindset, right? You don't have to change anything physically. You don't have to, do anything, but you have to set your mind that you're gonna accomplish your goal. And with that mindset shift, the things around you start to shift automatically, because then your body starts getting
the end of a calendar year. So it's really not about that. I just think that with the change of seasons, it's really fun to romanticize this era or this time of the year, to focus back on what's important to you, to really spend more time kind of going within, spend more time with yourself, and spend more time.
Yes, this is your time also to spend time with God. Spend time with God. Create a spiritual routine for yourself to help you get through this process, because that you will definitely need that faith, that extra hump of the unknown. You gotta hold on to God at this point of your life, because this is what you're gonna get you to where you want to go.
I am working on
I'm saying the same. I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but that's the point: is to get drumming into your head that it's time. It's time. It's time.
In a way, it almost feels like the start of a new year. I know, if you're starting school, then it actually is for you, like a academic school year. So I think that's also part of the excitement, is Summer feels a little bit more indulgent, feels a little bit more like relaxed, like low key. Like I've been staying up later, and one thing I really want to do as I go into this new season is get my sleep schedule back on track, because I notice, especially when daylight savings comes, your sleep schedule really.
Yes, that's one thing I actually do want to work on in this period of time, is also making sure that I go to sleep on time. Yes, it's still going to be a little late because I still got to make money some type of way, but it has to be prompt on the time that I decide, and it can't be negotiated with myself. It has to be like, I get off here, I get to bed, I shower, I hit the bed, straight up.
It really matters. And I think when you kind of wake up with the sun and you just, you know, like get like a little bit of an earlier start to your day, you feel a little bit more productive and you feel more accomplished, especially as the days get shorter. If you struggle with seasonal depression, or if you're someone who just wants to just feel more on top of things with life, just shifting your mindset into like, okay, let's get into, if you have the ability, get into bed a little bit earlier in the evenings. Give yourself a little bit of that time in the morning to slowly kind of ease your way into the day. Do the things that ground you, journal, meditate, yoga, workout, whatever it may be for you. Just really give yourself that time in the morning, and I promise you it.
First of all, I actually want to say she's really pretty. She's a very attractive lady. It's hard to listen to her talk. I'm not gonna lie, not in a disrespectful way, more like, you know what I mean, like, she's pretty, type. But she's right though, finding a way to like stay locked in and get into bed on time would really help you motivate yourself to get up on time, so that you do have the energy you need to take on the next day. Head to the gym, maybe you start work a little earlier, maybe it's whatever you need to be done, that would give you that extra strength you need.
It makes a huge difference in your day. My sleep schedule really got ruined during Love Island, like that whole time of the year, like June, July.
Oh yeah, all that watching TV, all that Netflix, all that is dead, killed. Hanging out with friends and chilling, hanging out, talking about pointless stuff is dead for now. At least let's get to next year, and we'll talk about mingling and networking. You know what I mean? We'll talk about business then, because now we have our business structure together and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
July, I was up way too late trying to catch up with everybody and talk about it. So now that again we're entering September soon, what I'm doing currently is I'm just getting a little bit stricter with myself, slowly but surely, when it comes to technology and my phone. So putting my phone away at like 8 o'clock at night. I haven't been doing that literally the past week, but I'm gonna start doing that again, just to kind of get my sleep schedule back on track. And back to what I was saying about like summer being like kind of like an indulgent season, I feel like I'm just like a little bit less strict on like my things, like my eating habits,
Okay, she said a lot and she's made the point. I think she made a great, amazing video. It's like I said, there's certain things that we just need to we need to get locked into. You know what I mean? Like I said, what you eat, the gym, sleeping on time, reading books, making sure that you eliminate any type of distraction. If you're of course you have your own distraction that you enjoy doing, that you don't mind doing, that doesn't stop you from accomplishing what you need to accomplish. That's up to you. You know what I mean? But anything that stops you and takes your time, you need to eliminate that ASAP. Cut that shot and make. You know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? So that's what we're working on our arc. That's what we're working on our winter arc, and making sure that we're on top of everything that we got going on. I've already started already, so now this is just an extra, just reminder to me to like, oh yeah, we're here, we're doing it, and we're winning. You know what I mean? We're here to destroy the game. I mean, I know you guys see Ajaxx over there. He's saying hi to y'all, so y'all say hi to him in the comments if we are at that point. If you're not, it's okay. You know what I mean? But he just popped up to say hi to y'all. But I am your host, and y'all at Ajaxx. That was an amazing reaction. We got two videos into it today. But like I said, this is just to remind us that it's time to lock in, bro. It's time to get into the game, bro. It's our turn. You know what I mean? If you're listening to this and you're watching that, you got to this point, it's our turn. It's our turn to win. Nothing's gonna stop us from winning at this stage of our life. You see what I mean? And it's time for you to put that into action. You know what I mean? I start taking action, start moving forward, and start pushing, and start gassing this damn car that we call life. You know what I mean? Get yourself into a routine. Morning routine, night routine. You see what I mean? Spiritual routine. Make sure you have the routine and make sure you stick to it. And if you need help staying connected and staying consistent, that's what we're doing here on our channel. We have a challenge a challenge opening very soon. That the link will be in the bio. If you're interested in this challenge, and it's free, like I said, no money down, no money at all. It's free. You join the community, and we'll all grow together towards where we need to go. This is your opportunity to join a great community, a community of like-minded people that want to grow and become better. Don't hesitate. Join us today. I am your host, Ajaxx, and I'll see you next week.